going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. So a lot of people's, I guess, expectations are extremely high right now, okay, because tomorrow being the PlayStation State of Play event, people are now coming to the assumption that, hey, we're going to see our first, or at least a trailer anyway, when it comes down to Spider-Man's DLC in Marvel's Avengers. I hate to be that kind of guy, to be a Debbie Downer, but that's not happening at all. I mean, if it is going to happen, then I guess we can go alongside me saying I'm like 99% sure, and then that 1% can screw me over, which is pretty much how we've been rolling recently. But look, let's be honest, it's not going to happen. But that actually being said, some interesting things have been going on in the community regarding the Spider-Man DLC character, because we have a new leaker in the field who goes by the name Eddie, and Miller has been back, I guess, just going ahead with all the data info he's actually obtained. But both of these guys are now dropping tons of info regarding Spider-Man, and well, that's exactly what we're going to be covering in this video. So go ahead, drop a like, and let me know when you think this DLC character will be released. And I want to go ahead and quickly just bring you guys up to date if you didn't see the last video that was uploaded, which was, hey, I'm basically shocked that the DLC release date, or not, it's the release order should I say, has been tweaked. And when I say tweaked, we had the expectation that Black Panther was going to be next, because they actually gave a teaser to Black Panther and not Spider-Man in the sense of visually, right? So we really believe that, hey, this is going to be the next DLC character. Now, long story short, and I will link that video in the description, but Spider-Man is the next DLC character and not Black Panther. And it's caused a lot of chaos because it's not a smart idea, because Spider-Man is an exclusive character to PlayStation, so instantly knocks off people on the Xbox and the PC, and also, well, because it's a really anticipated character in general, so making that person exclusive and not going ahead with a Black Panther release is a little bit of a crazy move in my opinion. But don't forget, it's not official news, it's going based off info that has been data mined by people in the community, and all of that information is basically out there for everybody to see. But I want to dive into the video, right, into Spider-Man's DLC leaks. Now, I want to start off with Eddie, because Eddie is this new guy that has stepped into the community, basically doing what Miller does, except it's in Spanish, more or less, and we have to go ahead and translate the tweets and so forth, and places where it's basically being posted. But long story short, what it says, and I can't show it or link it, but I'll read it what it says, and it says, there are some, well, these are some of the interesting things that I have found regarding Spider-Man. And basically they're just like the one-sentence codes, or one-line codes, whatever you want to call them. So, for instance, we have UI underscore puppets underscore Spider-Man, you got Spider-Man Harm Training 01, you got TUT Spider-Man Harm Elite Challenge, and then you got Talk to Interface of Spider-Man. And then he also says, as I already mentioned, there are advances, but it's still very early. Again, this was translated from Spanish to English, so I guess some of the tweets could, in terms of like words, could be a little bit tweaked, but nonetheless, it's basically that's what was out there, okay? So that's interesting. Then Miller stepped into the field with some more one-line codes, except it's regarding the emotes. So what we have is emote underscore Spidey camera, emote for a Spidey cell phone, and an emote for a Spidey daily bugle as well. Now, it's very interesting. I mean, as far as the design goes for the character, it's something we haven't seen as of right now. All we've seen is a teaser, and this is going around like all the newsletters. But according to Miller, he's actually trying to see if he can get a design for this character, which would be good. Like I said, it's not going to be revealed tomorrow. If it does, that's going to be absolute insanity. But we know that anything that sounds like a good marketing strategy, they do the opposite of, and that's why I say that it's not happening tomorrow, because that would of course have been a great opportunity. But like Miller found the designs for Black Panther and also like a War Machine, he's attempting to try and see if we can get one for Spider-Man. So either way, it's definitely an interesting one to take a look at, and also, you know, having that assumption now that this is the next DLC character overall is big within itself. It can cause a lot of controversy. I know a ton of people in the community are genuinely, I guess, peed off by that, and I understand why. Like I said in the last video, I just think having two archers back to back to then actually get into some really good characters like Black Panther and Spider-Man, making you know, one of these anticipated characters, DLC characters to be precise, an exclusive on a console is definitely not a good idea, especially after we've gone back to back with these characters, because we're also going on the assumption that it's like every 2 to 3 months is going to be a next DLC character. So you do the math, right? You can figure it out when we should be expecting Black Panther. But like I said, none of that info is official. This is just based off data mined information. So again, how much can you trust it? Well, I don't know. It's one of those things. When you look at people's track records that go ahead and release that kind of info, you can make your own judgment on that. It's one reason why I always kind of, you know, take what Miller says on board quite accurately, just because of the track record. Again, with this new person, Eddie, stepping into the field, also being a data miner, it's going to be interesting what he's basically able to dig up. But again, we'll have to wait and see. As far as I'm aware, this isn't the first time he's gone ahead and leaked something. He's done similar things, like where you see the audio files for characters in the game and so forth. So I guess it's just adding another person to our roster, right, who can basically bring us information. But that's where we stand. Am I excited for tomorrow's event? I would definitely be lying, in fact, if I said that I'm specifically not excited. I just don't think that we're unfortunately going to see anything for the game. And it's sad, but we just know, you know, communication is literally absolutely radio silent. And is it going to change? Is it not? I don't really know. I really don't know. All we know is that March 18th is going to be Hawkeye, and then we're going to have to go from there. And also, I want to be breaking down some next-gen features as well, because there's tons of info out there now regarding that as well. But we're just still in this like waiting loop, and it is frustrating. Absolutely is. I get everybody's pain, but we can only wait, and any bit of information that comes our way, that's when we go ahead and make these videos and we get people talking. So by all means, leave your thoughts on this stuff in the comment section below. And just before I wrap up this video, this is kind of going a little bit off topic now, by the way, but if you do want to book a call with me where we can have like a one-to-one chat, either about Marvel's Avengers, or if you want to start a YouTube channel, or just general, I guess, business discussions, i.e. how to generate revenue and so forth, that's basically my expertise. So I've been speaking to a ton of you guys, so if you do want to get involved in that, then by all means go ahead and book a call. I'll link my calendar in the description below, and hey, it will be a blast. So you need to be 18 plus, but it's just a great way to communicate with you guys. And like I said, I've been talking to a ton of you guys, and it's definitely been a ton of fun, and I've learned so much about your guys' businesses as well, and what you do for jobs and so forth, and your side hustles, so it's definitely been a blast. But anyway, that's gonna wrap up this video, so I'll see you in the next one. Till then, have yourselves a ridiculously amazing day, and until the next one, adios amigos.